So we're back, and in this video, man, I'm gonna tell you about some anime that has amazing animation. I mean, like, beautiful animation. Like, you see it and you're like, ooh, this looks good. And like, some of the stuff like looks good compared to real life because like the animation is just on point. So I'll tell you about a few, because some of this is gonna be like in the different categories and different genres. Like, there's more animation than like I put on here, like more anime that have like amazing animation that I put on here. I only put like 12 because I didn't want to make a super long video, but hey, let's get into it. So first one I want to talk about is BIYORI. Now this one has amazing animation, mainly because like the backgrounds, because like this is based in the country and like you can see like trees, rivers, forests, all that, and it looks amazing. The character design, they're okay, but it's more like the background. This is why this is lower on the list, because just know the background really looks amazing. Sometimes when they show animals, like they showed frogs before and the frogs look amazing. Like most of the stuff they show in this anime looks amazing because all the background, the details you can see. Water looks crispy and clean and it looks good. All right, next one I want to talk about is the Rolling Girls. Now this one is really good because it has so many different aspects and there's so many things that are happening at the same time. Especially if you've ever seen this, there's like so much. So like the fight scenes that are in this are dope because there are a few fighting scenes. The backgrounds, when the characters go on a trip, some of the different cities they go into, because they go into different cities and there's like different type of people in those, and like it looks very crispy, and like I really enjoy it. Like especially like when they have like the Power Ranger type of reference in here and like they're fighting, it looks really good. And like the heart little stones that they have, whenever one of those activates along with somebody else, it looks good. And there's like a motorcycle race that happens, and like when the person uses one of them hearts, it looks good. Trust me, it looks really good. Now next one is Jujutsu Kaisen. Now everybody that's seen anime in the past year since Jujutsu Kaisen's been out knows that Jujutsu Kaisen has fantastic animation, but it really does. Like where its fantastic animation comes for is mainly the fights, because the fights are always like crispy and looks good with detail. The characters look good too, the environments are good, the attacks look good, but it mainly comes with the fighting, because some of the other areas, like you could say there's other anime that have better animation than that. Some of the other areas like maybe towns and all that, but its bread and butter are its fights and attacks, because like it comes out so crispy and looks so clean, and it's stunning. And especially the choreography that's in the fights looks really good, and like the hand-to-hand, all the fights look good as stuff is happening. Like it looks really good because that animation is on point, especially in fights. But outside of fights, it's okay. It's not like the most breathtaking, mind-breaking thing when it's not a fight being shown or attack, but it's still really good. The next one is the Ancient Magus Bride. Now, whew, a lot of you know about this one and you know how crispy it is. Now this one has a lot of magical creatures in it, and the magical creatures look good, the spells look good, the cities look good. But yes, bro, you know the magical creatures look like so crazy good, and the detail to like all the environment. I love the environment, the city. Even when they go inside like in town or in the city, it looks really good. There's like so much stuff that's stunning in this one, like super stunning. It's breathtaking. I love everything about it. It's like Ancient Magus Bride is really dope, and like the animation helps out the story, especially like when they see dragons and other type of stuff in this story, and it looks really dope. All right, now the next one. A lot of you guys know about this one. Fate's Unlimited Blade Work. I couldn't mention the movies, but I didn't want to make this list with movies, because if we did movies, it would be like a million movies, because almost every anime movie is like really good when it comes to animation. But Unlimited Blade Work is one of arguably the best looking Fates. Like, it even looks better than like Grand Order, because like I said with Jujutsu Kaisen, but this one is really different than Jujutsu Kaisen, because the fights in this are nuts, and like they're scripted so well. The characters look good, the background, everything. But like them fights is their bread and butter really with this one, because like woo, them fights and attack. I mean, because you know Fates has like a lot of like action and like a lot of stuff it has to show and big old attacks, because Fates is really nuts, especially like Gilgamesh and people like that are just like already broken and crazy. But yes, Unlimited Blade Works looks amazing. It's breathtaking. If you've not seen this one, you really need to watch it. I think it's on Netflix. Watch it, bro. Like this one is amazing. Watch this on a 4K TV, I guarantee, or a 4K monitor, anything. Watch it on something that's at least 1080 and you will be like, woo, it looks amazing. Now next one is Beyond the Boundary. Now this one is really dope too, because like there's monsters in here. They are Yoma, and like they look really good, and the attacks that they do to fight the Yoma looks good. Also the characters, the background, like you see there's a common trend when like I mention these up, because like a lot of these just they do the same, like they do like some of the same, like if it has fighting, it's gonna have like amazing animation going on, or like the monsters or the characters. But this one, I love the environment. I love the different skies, like when it's at night, day, even in the middle, like when the sun's going down, you see like the pretty sky. That looks good. And there's like a lot of like blood, like when the blood attacks happen, it's dope. Like there's like, I'm telling you, bro, there's a lot of good animation to this. Like I can't even speak enough on it because the animation is like really good. All right, next one is CHIHAYAFURU. Now this is the only sports anime on here, and they play Karata, which is like a one with the cards. And like, Woo, let me tell you, it looks really good. Like, especially when Chihara's like hitting the cards and she's in the zone, it looks good. Especially like when they dress up and they're wearing like their yukatas and they're wearing those, and like it looks good. The schools look good. Like I said, environment does, but like it's mainly when they're playing kata that you really see, like when sweat drops off somebody and you see them just moving like this, hitting it, and like especially when the person's reading and you see how detailed it is, and all the other ones, like it's really good. Like I love it each time I see it. Like it's crispy, bro, like so crispy. Now the next one is a Manchu, whatever. Yeah, Manchu. Now this one is a very interesting one because like this has a lot of different styles of animations, because like it'll go from one being on point or to having the characters look kind of funny in a type of way, because they have the characters look a certain type of way at times. But like when I tell you the animation of the water, because like this anime is like a scuba diving anime, and like trust me, bruh, when they go into the ocean, whoo, it looks really beautiful. The fish, when they're in their scuba gears going down, looks all beautiful. Even when they're on a boat, it looks beautiful. Everything looks beautiful when it comes to this, because that's one of the things I enjoy, like especially when like an anime does the ocean and like it looks crispy. It's like, ooh, that's how this one looks, and it looks so good. Ooh, like it really does look so good. And it's like, yes, like I love that. Even though the characters do change different types of way, but the ocean along with the characters and along with some of the animals and the environment looks really crispy, and like it looks really breathtaking and wild. Now next one I want to talk about is a newer anime that literally came out recently this year, and it's getting its last big episode coming, like, what is it, like next week, I think. But I'm talking about Wonder Egg Priority. Yes, we all know about this one. Everything about this is like amazing and beautiful, from character design, background, the fights, of course, everything, the whole environment, everything about Wonder Egg Priority is so beautiful, and like it's breathtaking. Like Wonder Egg Priority really is, because I remember when I first watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks amazing. And that's how good it looks. Like, oh, Wonder Egg Priority is amazing. Like I love all the colors, especially because they use a lot of pink colors, because you can tell like they use a lot of splat paint, because like the paint that the characters sometimes use, like when they kill the enemies and all the paint comes out, like that looks really cool. Like I love all the different colors that are just used in this, because like it makes it so beautiful and vibrant, and like everything about it, I'm just like, wow. Even the character design looks really good. There's a lot of like diversity with the different characters and the way they look. And yes, if you've not seen Wonder Egg Priority, watch it because it looks so beautiful. Now next one has an amazing story, but also animation. I'm talking about A Place Further in the Universe. Oof, yes. Yes, now this one looks pretty, because this is one of the ones that you can measure some of the stuff they show on this and measure it to like real life, and it looks like basically identical, besides, you know, just it being an animation and one being real life. But like this one has like movie type of quality, like it looks so good. So much about it looks good. That's why I love A Place Further in the Universe, because like everything, the environment's amazing, even the animals, because they do show penguins, but when they get to Antarctica, it looks amazing too. But just know, when they're in the cities, it looks so beautiful, bro, because like there's one scene when they're running and like they're going past stuff, because I remember seeing like back in the day on Twitter somebody like doing a side-by-side and it showed like when they were running, and like, bro, oh, it looked so good. Like, bro, it looks so good. I'm telling you, it looks super good. A Place Further in the Universe is so beautiful. It's not the most beautiful anime, but I mean, when you compare the environment to real life, yes, it looks so beautiful, like really. Now next one is a very interesting one, because this is the only one on this list that has to do with music, but Sound Euphomia. Now, oof, Euphomia, oof. Oh, now when I tell you this, like this is really beautiful, because it does a lot of aspects. Everything about this is amazing and beautiful. Like one of the most beautiful things is like, because this is about like band and all that, and when they're playing instruments, oh my gosh, it looks amazing when they're playing instruments. Like it looks so pretty, like especially when they like, you see somebody with a trumpet, and like the trumpet's the only instrument I can think of like off the top of my head. Trumpet, you see that, and like it looks so beautiful along with the music hitting it, and it's like, oh my god. And then like even regular environments look good, but it's really when they're playing music that it's like, yes, it's pretty, like so pretty, so beautiful. Like it's so amazing, like when they're playing music, because like you see the detail and everything that's there, even sweat, all of it looks so pretty and beautiful. Yes, it looks so good. All right, the last one on this list is one everybody should know, because like it's one of the, in my opinion, it's one of the best anime series of all time. Like there's other stuff you can put up there with it, but it really is. And I'm talking about Violet Evergarden. Now you should know Violet Evergarden is amazing. Everything, that scene when Violet's going across the lake alone is one of the most beautiful anime like scenes I've ever seen in my whole life, because like it's so beautiful. I recently rewatched Violet Evergarden, and that scene still slaps. Like, oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. Like even like when she goes to that observatory and like they're showing the sky and all that, yes, the character design, city design, environment, everything looks good. Even background characters look good. It doesn't have like that weird thing with background characters look weird. Like everything about Violet Evergarden looks really, really good. It's so beautiful. But yeah, hey, if you got any anime you think I forgot, let me know, because I more than likely forgot a lot. Like I said, there's way more anime I could have put on here. Could have put something like Demon Slayer. There's like so a lot on your list. Like I could have put Orange. There's like so many I could have put on here. I'll probably make a part 2 sometime in the future if people really want one. But yeah, hey, let me know how I did. Let me know if there's any anime you would have put on here over some of the ones I did. Let me know which ones I missed. If you enjoyed, you should like. If you didn't, you can dislike, subscribe if you really enjoyed. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye.